Hey, check it out. We're going to meet somebody new here. We got Kale Kuchnicki, the number 168. You may have seen him at the past couple rounds. Man, he is here this weekend at Riverglade on his own in a Sprinter van. Man, talk about how it went here at Riverglade.
Yeah, so practice was a little rough. Made some suspension changes. The bike was just a little tight. Loosened some things up. Slowed down most of the suspension settings and just a little bit, and that made a huge difference coming out for qualifying. I also moved the bars a little bit, but unfortunately forgot to tighten them all the way down. So the first lap out there, I went a little long on one of the jumps and the bars folded right down on me. Luckily, I got a buddy who's out there mechanicking for another friend who could step in and help out because, yeah, I'm here alone. So after that, I got a decent qualifier, I think 20th, and then first moto, we ended up 17th, but the last couple laps, the two-stroke was starting to cut out on me a little bit, and the big jumps up front here were getting kind of scary. So opted in the 1 hour break we get to swap out some parts from the two-stroke to the four-stroke, get the 450 out there, and we ended up 18th in that. So definitely was a little more tired than I should have been from all that little bike work I had to do, but all in all, it's a good day. That's 7 more points, so I'm up to 37 in the 450 class, and I'm pretty happy with that.
Nice, man. Now, like you said, you're here by yourself in your little van here with a little homemade bed and stuff. Are you just road trip, just in the van life?
Yeah, for the most part. So when the pandemic started, I'm actually a computer programmer for an insurance company. So when the pandemic started, they were like, okay, everybody go home. And I was like, this is the best thing in the world. Like, everybody's like, oh, the pandemic sucks. But I'm like, I can leave. I can take my bike. I can go now. So it was just our van when the pandemic started. And when that moto season finally figured itself out and started up at the end of that season, or towards that fall, we ended up buying a camper, and then so now I can work on the road quite a bit, and it's been awesome to just travel around. And I've done pretty much 4 years solid of the AMA Pro races. So if you take a look in the van there in a minute here, I've got so many practice stickers from everyone I've done. So yeah, it's just been fun, and it's awesome to finally get over here. Because I've always wanted to do one, but at the same time, the pandemic happened and all the border crossing stuff was iffy. So this year it was pretty clear cut that I was going to be able to get through no problem. So decided to head over and give it a try.
Nice, man. Well, congrats. Great to have new people up here from the States. Great to see you. Great to meet you. Like you said, you did Gopher Dunes, you did Sandalee, you did Riverglade now.
Yep.
What's the plan?
There are 2 more Canadian Nationals this year, next weekend, and then the weekend after that is an off weekend of both the United States and the Canada stuff. And then the final round is Walton 2 weeks after that. And then so I'm from Michigan, and we usually shortcut through Canada to go to Unadilla anyway. So I'm going to do Unadilla Saturday, hopefully try to qualify for that, and then on the way home we're going to stop at Walton. So
nice. You know what, somebody just asked me if anybody was going to do that, and I said not that I know of, but now I do know of one. So it's cool, man. Hope that happens. It's always cool when someone makes that happen on a weekend.
Yeah, so it'll be fun.
All right, buddy. Well, we're going to end this with a quick look at your van here, but who would you like to thank for being here?
So SC3 Graphics, Kiefer Testing, he helps me out a lot. Got to spend a week out, or not quite a week, but some time out with him out in California in the spring. AOT Racing, AOT, they're my gear sponsor, and they've been really cool this year to have on board. Got to meet them finally at Redbud, so that was awesome. And of course my dad, PeeWeeCycle.com, he's been there from the beginning, so it's definitely awesome to have his support wherever I go.
All right, man. Well, hey, are you going to get the two-stroke going if you can?
Yeah. I mean, I love the two-stroke, and the
crowd loves it too.
Yeah, and obviously next year's are fuel injected, so that takes away some of the issues that I've been having this year. So we'll probably be looking to order one of those here soon.
Nice, man. Well, hey, nice to meet you. Thanks for taking some time with us, getting to know you a bit. It's always fun, like I say. Good luck with the rest of them. Safe travels.
Thank you.
And I'm going to turn the camera around, do a little pan of your situation here.
Yeah, sounds good.
There's the two-stroke. Let's check it out. Here we go. Well, you might recognize this face. We got Mitch Cook here. He came back out of retirement. Raced today, 9.7 for 8th overall. Mitch, well, how did it go here?
It was all right. I didn't enjoy the track. I kind of struggled in practice. I struggled all day, and the first moto I really struggled. I didn't feel good at all. I was riding really slow, and the second moto I felt better. I kind of got into a flow. They didn't water it as much, so I did feel better that time. Overall, I would just say, like, I never felt like at one point I had like my speed that I like to feel, but overall it's good. I'm glad I came home safe. I'd like to race, and if I'm doing these, I don't really want to push it too much. I want to ride home safe, and I did it, and that's what I got. Nice.
Well, I think with a guy with your natural speed and stuff like that, I think we all knew you'd be up in the top 10. I think. How were you feeling? Were you super tired? Was it okay to go that distance? In that?
I feel like I train a lot. I'm in shape, but I don't race these races, right? So to just jump in and do this in 34-degree heat is tough. So the first moto, my arms got so tired. Like 12, 15 minutes in, they were gone. So I basically just rode around and tried not to fall. And second moto was better. I definitely felt like I had more energy till 20, 25 minutes. Like I had somewhat of a flow going, not a fast flow, but I had a flow. And it was okay. Yeah.
All right. Now you kind of ended up on your own out there as well. Were you keeping an eye on behind you, ahead of you? Did you know where you were, kind of thing?
Yeah, I was happy with that. I didn't really want to battle, so I had not a great start the second moto actually, and I crashed and had to pass everybody again, and then past
Rosina?
Past him, and then Blackmere, I think, must have got tired or something happened to his bike, I think, and I passed him. But it wasn't like at that point everybody's just either so tired or whatever it was that there's no fight, right? You're just riding and getting around somebody, and you're just all by yourself. So I like that better.
All right, man. Well, we're out west. We knew there was a bike there ready for you to go. All you had to do was fly in. So now you've done Riverglade. Are you going to do any more?
Alex wants me to do Deschambault Walton. I don't know. Like, it wasn't super fun for me today, to be honest with you. But I do like Walton. I like Deschambault too, but it'll be hard. So I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to do Walton maybe, but I don't know. I'm so indecisive with that stuff. You'll see. Maybe see me at one more. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, it was great to see you out there. Nice to see you throwing the old, clicking off some whips.
I did one actually, first moto, second lap. I did a good one on this jump over here. I hope someone got it.
I think I missed it.
Oh my God.
I got you in practice doing some stuff.
Sounds good.
All right, buddy. Well, hey, who do you want to thank, man? Hopefully we'll see you in the next couple weeks.
Alex Parker from Cobequid Mountain Sports. Obviously, this is like he obviously does a lot for an old guy. It's a vet rider. He makes me feel.
36?
I'm 38.
38?
Yeah, 38. He makes me feel it makes me feel like I'm wanted as part of the team, and like I get all the same stuff as the rest of the guys, and it's really fun, and that part of it's really fun. And so yeah, Gas, Cobequid Mountain Sports, Caliso, money Tyler's company, Liat, look at the front of that thing, there's a whole bunch of stuff, SKDA, a whole bunch of people. But the main people are Gas, Cobequid, Callis. That's the team name. So Dirk Care.
All right, man. Well, hey, sorry I was sorry about my reaction to your 38 there, but
I'm old, man. This is what it is.
All right, dude. Well, hopefully we see you at Deschambault. If not, hopefully we see you at Walton.
Yep. Perfect.
Hey, check it out. This is always fun. We got a guy got his first overall podium. We got Jeremy McKie here. Riverglade, dude. How did that go? Let's take us through the day.
It was a good day. I mean, I went out for qualifying, got P4 in qualifier. Felt really good on the track, had some fun. Went out first moto, got a decent start, made my way up there, got third in first moto. Felt really good, felt confident. Went out for the second one, obviously wasn't the greatest start and got tangled up with a rider. So I was buried way back, pushed hard, made my way up to fifth with like 2 laps to go and for the overall, so I was pretty pumped on that. It was an overall good day.
Right. So it was 3-5. Now there's that group ahead of you, the 4 guys there, and you were back a little ways of them, a long ways of them, caught up to them. Did you know your position? Were you getting pit forwards on what you had to do?
I thought I had to get all of them to get the podium, or at least I thought I knew I had to get at least 5th. Apparently I didn't, but I just put my head down and worked hard. I was like 10 seconds behind with like maybe 4 laps to go, so I had to give it my all. Unfortunately, I got to pass a couple of them, so only had one more to pass to get 4th, but it's all right. I got 3rd still, so I was pretty happy.
Nice. Now I got to ask you. You probably don't want me to, but I'm gonna. Things got a little frisky up there on stage. What was that all about?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I would have said nothing if they didn't show the pit board to me, but got tangled up with a rider off the first in the corner. He was stuck in my back wheel. I couldn't see anything, so I didn't know. Drag him a little bit. I feel bad for it, but after that, the way they acted, I thought was babyish, and I would have said nothing honestly if they didn't show me anything on the pit board, some words while I was doing my podium interview. But kind of called me out, and at the end of the day, it's motocross, man. If I'm not here to play around, and we all know it's hard to pass on every track, so kind of have to push it a little bit. And he bumped me last weekend at St. Delis, so he needs to expect it a little bit, but it's all right.
All right, now you qualified really well, like you said, and then that turned into a good result. Now, do you think that has? Do you like this track? Are you just feeling better? What's going forward? What does this mean?
I think that being after 450 helps me a lot. It's more my style, being more rough. I get to do those late modal charge, practicing that a lot, and I just had some fun, man. I went out there, no pressure, had some fun, and once I got the qualifying time, I knew I was right up there. I could do it. I knew it's the beginning of the year, but we all say we need that one moto, and I think that was a moto, so hopefully finish up the year strong.
Nice, man. Well, right on. That was pretty exciting. The 250 class is always exciting. It's cool that you were able to throw your name in the mix. Lots of smiles in the PRMX Partzilla trailer these days.
Yeah. Josiah went two overall. I went 3, so 2 PRMX on the podium. Feels pretty good. And Julian wasn't that far. It was like, I think 6.
Yeah, he was in that group we're talking about.
So we were doing all good. I think the team's strong, and we just had to... Might got started a little too late in the series, but have a good team, so I'm pumped to be on it.
All right, man. Well, now we're heading to what has to be one of your favorite tracks, I'm assuming, Deschambault?
Yeah, it's the only Quebec race, so it's not my hometown, but since it's the only Quebec race, I could say it's my hometown race, and got a lot of friends going to come cheer me on. Hopefully get a good start there, and just get another podium would be amazing.
All right, man. Hey, congratulations. It's always fun when someone gets that first podium. It means usually means many more to come. So I hope that's true for you, man. Do you want to thank anyone?
Yeah, thanks my mom and dad, the whole PRMX team, Top Class Rental, SMX Motocross, Oakley Fox, Atlas Brace, Factory Connection, Stance, Gatorade, my mechanic Craig, everyone else I forgot. Big thank you.
All right, man. Well, hey, I've kept you away long enough. Looks like there's teardown to do behind you.
Yeah. I think it's all done, so.
All right, buddy. See you next week.
Thank you. See you. Are you ready?
Nice. All right, we got Shawn Moffenbauer here. A little bit of a blemish there on that first one. 4-3 for third overall. I mean, man, your money on the podium, obviously a safe bet to be on there. But let's talk about River Glade. How'd it go for you, Shawn?
Man, it was an interesting day. Obviously, the track in the first moto was wild. We went out for a hot lap, and I was like, are they kidding me? Like puddles and puddles and puddles, and it was like...
We joked the dusty mudder.
Yeah, it was like that. And then to top it off, they came by right before we were about to pepper our gates and just soaked all the gates. So there was a guy with a shovel literally dragging water out of the line. So it was entertaining for that aspect, but it actually turned out really good. So I'll give him full props. But yeah, I went down in the first moto, chasing down Tyler, and made a small mistake. Ended up 4th. And second moto, man, it was a fun battle. Felt like I hung with Dylan a little bit, and just lost his pace. And then Tyler got by me, and him and I had a pretty good battle, and yeah, it was fun.
That was a close battle. Now, were those fun? I mean, no matter what happens, you and Tyler just seem to be going at it this year.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it with Tyler because I know he's going to race me hard, but not, clean my clock out. So I think him and I have great races, and I respect what he's doing. I think he respects what I'm doing. So yeah, it's a lot of fun with him right now, and it actually makes the motos go by a lot faster when you're in a good battle too, and you're not kind of in that no man's land. So yeah, it was a fun day.
Now it got really ruddy. Now, was that something you like? It looked a little Saskatchewan clayish. What did you think of the track?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was tough in the aspect that it was ruddy, but then you would get through the ruts, and then it would be this hard-packed base that you're sliding on, and then you'd come into the next section, and it would be wood chips on top of the slippery base. So, like, it was such a weird, combination of, all these things all the way around the track, and it was like, okay, where do you want your bike to work good? Because it's not going to work good in all 3 of them. So, I was kind of fighting with that all day, but I felt like in the last moto we found a little sweet spot and rode it in.
Nice. Now we've got 2 rounds left. Dylan Wright he's closing in on a perfect season. The dude's got like broken ribs and stuff. And are you and Tyler talking about that we got to put an end to this thing, or do you care? Would you like to see it, or are you trying to stop it?
I would love to put a stop to it. I mean, last weekend I felt like it was my opportunity and I missed it, so I was a little bummed on that. Obviously, there were own issues last weekend, so. But yeah, I mean, props to Dylan for what he's doing, but I would love to put an end to that. So.
All right, congrats on another podium. I mean, like I say, it's kind of money in the bank, but we'll see you at Deschambault. Who'd you like to thank, Shawn?
Yeah, just everybody at MX101, Yamaha, FXR, Donk, Kevin Tyler, Alan, Joe Skid, everybody, lots of guys behind the team. Wishing my teammates a get well card, and yeah, thank you guys, appreciate it.
All right, man, we'll see you in Quebec.
Cheers.
All right, I'm going to call him local. He's from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, but we're here in outside of Moncton. We got Brett Young here, man. Talk about today, 14-15, I think, for 14th overall.
Yeah, today went a lot better than I expected, to be honest with you. It's definitely the best national I ever raced and best finishes I ever got. So feeling pretty good on this new bike. We made a switch to a Yamaha. Been riding Hondas the last 4 years, so been feeling more comfy and comfier every time I'm on this bike, so I guess today sort of showed.
Nice. Now, I noticed you out there, you were in some battles, but then you're also all by yourself some other times. Talk about the motos, how did they go?
Yeah, the motos went good. I got a crappy start the first moto and I had to come from the back, so I had to push really hard for a couple laps, and I got wore out the first couple laps, but then I regrouped and I started pushing again, and I was catching up to, I think I was running 16th. Passed a couple guys, and I caught up to Tommy Delaire, I think his name is.
Yep, 24.
And we started battling the last lap. I passed him, he passed me, he passed me back.
He was yelling at lappers. You guys are coming through lappers. He was yelling away trying to get through.
And I passed him, and going down to the spectator, the last turn, he got me on the inside, but that was for 13th, so I got 14th the first moto, so that was good.
Second moto, how about that one?
The second moto, I started on the outside, and I got a way better jump that time. I think I might have been in the top 6 maybe, and was running up front for a bit, then made a couple mistakes and dropped back to 17th, I think it was. Then we worked our way back up to 15th at the end, so the day was overall pretty good.
Nice, man. Now, obviously I've been coming out here for years, and your name has been fast guy out here for a long time. How come we don't see you east of here?
Well,
I'm sorry, west. I say always. I don't see you west of here.
No, I don't know. I just never actually thought about racing the nationals, taking it serious. But we're going to Deschambault. We're leaving from here and we're going up there. So maybe next year you'll see me at a couple more rounds.
What if it goes well at Deschambault? We see you at Walton?
Yeah, you never know. If Deschambault goes good, I might take a trip up to Walton too.
All right, man. Well, hey, great to see you. Good to see you again. Great to be out here. The crowd was crazy. They must have been. I could hear them cheering for you everywhere.
Yeah. The crowd was keeping me going. That's for sure.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. Great ride. Who do you want to thank, Brett?
First off, I'd just like to give a big shout out to Liberty. They absolutely they go above and beyond for me. I had some bike problems earlier this week, and they made sure I was out here for this weekend. So I got to thank them. VMG Marine, Rudd's Machine Shop, Ruggles Towing, Bell, Fast House, Alpine Star, the Noof 100%, and my mom and dad, and anyone else I forgot. Thank you.
All right, man. Well, hey, great talking to you. Good to see you again, and cool to hear that you're going to Deschambault. We'll see you there.
Thank you.
Man, a good day. Put himself in the mix. Great starts out there. We got Wyatt Kerr. Wyatt, talk about Riverglade, man. How'd that go?
Oh, this is great, man. I love this place. It's super fun. Everyone's super nice. So it was just a really good day. First moto, I pulled up like a 5th place start. Went down the second turn, fell back to last place, but I went from last up to 9th. That was pretty good for me. And then second moto, I almost pulled the whole shot. I ran 4th for pretty much 3/4 of the moto, and then ended up falling back to 6th. So I kind of stayed there and finished out the day, but I'm not sure what I got overall yet, but overall, just a pretty sweet day for me.
All right, well, the first one, I mean, great charge through the field. Coming from way back like that, you put your head down, as they say, went for it. And that second one, I mean, you were in a battle that entire time. There were 4 of you, then there were 5 of you.
Yeah.
I mean, was that tiring, or how was that?
I was, especially being up front like that, I haven't really done that yet, and only at Gopher ran 3rd for like a lap, but just kind of getting used to running that pace is going to be a big thing for me, and just kind of being ready for that next weekend and finish it out at Walton. So it should be good. Just need to get used to that.
All right, well, speaking of getting used to that, what do you think? It was very rutted. I mean, did it make for good racing? Did it help you with those battles? How was it?
I thought it was pretty good. The track shaped up really well. I was a little bit worried on Saturday, but on Thursday the track was amazing too. Super ruddy, super deep. It's probably the ruddiest track I've rode in a long time.
Yeah.
The ruts were like past peg deep, so it was a lot of fun though. It made for good racing, I think. So.
Nice. Now I got to mention this too. I mean, you were racing, so I don't know if you know this or not, but there were a lot of people here.
Yeah, the turnout was great. It was awesome seeing like motocross down or out east this big. So it was just really cool to see all the spectators and all the supporters out here.
Yeah, man, they were lining the fence and cheering that battle of you, man. That was a great battle you had there in that second one. So, man, congrats on a great ride. What'd you say your scores were?
9-6.
9-6, man. So, yeah, you were in the mix though. So,
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah,
well, you looking forward to Deschambault? Is that a track you like?
I can't wait for that. I love that place. It's just a lot of fun. I did really well there last year on my Cowie, so I'm just looking forward to switching it up on the KTM this year.
All right. Well, hey, safe journey. Have a good week, and we'll see you there. Who would you like to thank?
Thank you. I'd like to thank Guaranteed Comfort Heating and Cooling, Chris from there, Hudson's in Tilbury, D&D, Dial to Max, OG Optics, Hull Race Fuels, OGs, Atlas, my mom, my dad, all my friends and family back home for keeping me on the right path. So just thank you. And anybody else I forgot, thank you.
All right, man. Well, have a great week. We'll see you at Deschambault.
Yeah, thank you.
2-1, taking the overall. We got Ryder McNabb, man. We got a new points leader. Lots to talk about here. Ryder, man, you look strong out there. How did River Glade go?
Yeah, it was good. Came into today, felt really good on the bike, just felt super comfortable, felt like myself again after being hurt and sick and stuff, so we're feeling good now. Going to Deschambault, ready to just keep the ball rolling and try and get some more #1 plates.
All right, well, let's talk about this track here. I mean, they really let it rut up. I mean, I thought it made for some good racing. It was fun to watch. How did the motos go? I mean, Natsuki got away on you a little bit in that first one. You kept him honest, but and switched in the second. Take us through the first moto.
So first moto, yeah, I was pushing him a little bit, and then I seen that Harrison either fell or I think he got a flat tire. But I was like, well, I'm just gonna let him go a little bit, save my energy for the second moto, and definitely worked out in my favor there.
Okay, so you knew in the back of your mind you had a little bit more.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely could have battled with him, but I mean, what's the point of doing it for 25 minutes and maybe not getting by him, like just eating roost for 25 minutes, but because the track's just super hard to pass on, so just kind of let him go a little bit, and then in the second one got a really good start, finally got a hole shot. And,
yeah, what's that all about?
Yeah, just got a good gate.
Where'd that come from?
I know, it just came out, and it was really good. It just kind of snuck around the inside and then beat everybody to the second corner, and was just kind of rode my own race.
Oh, that was close. All right, and like they say, I mean, a second's as good as a first in the first moto. Josiah Natsuki's not in the championship hunt, so it was okay to let him go. You're getting points anyway. You're the points leader again, man. How's that feel?
Feels good. Yeah, just kind of not focus on it. Like, just kind of, I don't know, just kind of ride and just do my own thing. Just keep trying to win. That's all I'm out there for, is just I want to win.
All right, well, we got 2 rounds left, Deschambault and Walton. It looks like I've been telling everybody, watch out, he's coming. You're feeling better, and you look, like you said, you look like your old self out there.
Yeah.
You got to be feeling good with 20 points heading into the last 2.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, just keep the ball rolling, get some more good starts, and hopefully come out on top of this thing.
Do you like Deschambault?
Yeah, I do. It's a really fun track.
All right, man. Well, hey, congratulations. I know you got some people waiting for you, so we won't keep you any longer. But man, it's yeah, good riding today.
Thank you.
And yeah, congrats. Who would you like to thank, right?
Just everybody under the rig doing an amazing job. I know it's super hot today. GDR, Honda Fox Canada, Peter's Paving, Al's Excavating, Easy Clean, Toys for Big Boys behind us here. Just everybody else, thank you so much.
All right, buddy. Have a great week. We'll see you at Deschambault.
Yep.